Hi everyone, I hope you're well. So we are going to change the background and foreground colors of our website. So open the PDF. I have attached a link over here. We're going to get to that. But for now, we just need to go through instruction 1 and 2. And they say we need to go through slides number 1 to 10. And we're going to upload screenshots of our final web page in HTML code. For it is a PDF and it's going to be named my first web page colored. Okay, so let's go from 1 to 10. So there's already activity. We're going to open the web page we created in the last lesson. So let's open our web page. It should be under students, ICT, web design. I have a few ones over here. Let me just get rid of them. I'll keep that one there. Okay, so yours should look like this. It should take you to the Yahoo website, the Excite, and the Google. It seems my Excite has a problem in it. Let's see what it is. My Excite. Okay, we need to put in some Excite website in there. Excite. Let's see if we can find it. Excite website. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'll just put that link in there and then we know that it's going to work. So if you also had the problem where the link didn't work, you can just go to the actual website, go up there, copy it, and just paste it in our code. So we need to put it in here so it's italicized. This is for the Yahoo one, so we need to make sure that it fits in there. So we first need to put in our reference that we're going to make some sort of href. Let me just put it in quotation marks. Put it in. We don't need that forward slash. We close that. And this is for Excite, and that should work. So I'm just going to press save and close this, and let's see what happens if I refresh. Okay. It should take me to that website now. Okay, so all of our links work, and so if you also had that problem, at least now you know how to fix that. Let's see. Okay, so open the web page you created in the last lesson. Here it is. Access HTML source code. Right click view source. Okay, so we can right click and we can say view source page over here, and now you can see we are inside of our. If you keep control in on your keyboard, just in case, on the screen keyboard, if you keep control in your keyboard and you scroll with your wheel mouse, then you can zoom in and out like that. So if the text seems too small, then just zoom in a bit. Okay, so we're inside of the source code. Add foreground and background color. Okay, insert some images onto the web page and then save file with correct extension. So the web page from the last lesson looks like this. So we should have the same code as they have over here. Just for in case, you can, if you see yours is much different, then just copy all of this and go paste it in. We can do it in the source code, or you can just do it in the actual file that we have over here. Let's see what is we need to do. Web colors. Okay, web colors are changed using a hexadecimal code. Each color has 6 characters. The first 2 characters determine the level of red. The second 2 characters determine the level of green, and the third 2 characters determine the level of blue. Red, green, blue. So it's in that order. Characters mix to make other colors. Characters have a hashtag in front of them. Okay, so values of each character are scaled from 0 to FF, where FF means full. So if you have this one here, you see the first color we say is red, green, blue. So if the rest are 0 and we only have FF, so full red, you're just going to have the color red. So you can see in the code over here, the body, which is everything inside we have between those two, everything in the body is going to be colored red, and that's going to be the background color because BG stands for background color. Okay, changing the background color. So we're going to use the tags body, background color, and then whatever code we want to put in. So any color code has a hashtag in front of it, and then it has 6 digits from 00 to FF. Okay. To make the background color red, you say tag body background color equals, okay, inside of the quotation marks, and you just close the tag. The background will appear red. Add the red HTML code as you see it in the box in the next slide. Save the file, refresh the browser to view your updated web page. Okay, so we need to make sure that this is going to be on yours, and we are going to change this in our notepad over here, and you can see that it needs to be part of the body. Okay, we're not gonna make a separate one here yet, but for now we're just gonna say in the body we want the background color, and the color we spell the American way without the U in it. So the background color equals, we put the 2 quotation marks in there, and quotation marks, and we say hashtag FF0000. Okay, so this is going to be for the red, and it's going to be on full blast. Okay, and we just make sure everything looks the same. Yes, we close the tag, there's the open tag, and we press save. I press Control and S on my keyboard to save, but you can just say save, but there's the Control plus S. Okay, and now if I go to my search engine, so I'm going to zoom out a bit, and I refresh, everything's going to be red. Okay, and you can play around. You can make this FF, and let's see what happens if I do that. Now it's yellow. If I make this 00, oops, and I press Control S and I refresh, it's going to be green. So red and green make yellow, according to that scale, not necessarily in Paint. Can make this 00, this FF, and here we should have the color blue. Yes. Okay, but you get the idea. So the FF means full blast. Well, not full, that's not actually what it means, but you understand what I mean. Okay, here's the red. Okay, the background color inserted into the body tag is going to be body, background color, and then in between those. So that's like the template you put that into. Changing foreground color. So we're going to use the tags font. Okay, so foreground color would be mostly the text. So you can see this is black right now, and we would like to change this to be, let's say yellow. Maybe yellow would stand out on red. There's a whole study of like good color combinations with different colors. Okay, so we're going to use the tag font color, and then we can say equals, and inside of those quotation marks we're going to put in whatever color we want in there, and then for every start tag we need an end tag. It's almost like in a sentence. You always start with a capital letter. Well, for most sentences you start with a capital letter and you end with a full stop. Now you start with the capital letter and you end with the full stop. To make sure, to make the foreground color green, we say font color. Okay, green is going to be FF, and we put the text in there and then the font. So the text we currently have is search engines, or the text that we have is Yahoo or Excite. So those are the texts that we do have in there. Add the red HTML code as you can see in the box in the next slide. Save the file, refresh the browser to view updated web page. Okay, so after all of this, let's say we're going to put in, this is the green text. Okay, so let's copy this. Exactly. So I'm copying it just like I would like you to copy it. So you open this up, make sure you have, it seems like I have changed around, I made my Google bold, it should be underlined, and that should be italicized, and that should be bold. Just wanting it to be exactly like they did theirs. And I just put in, okay, so I put in my tag, so that's the capital letter, and that is going to be my full stop. And we are busy with font. Let's see what should we put in between. Okay, so in the font we're going to say font color, and it's going to be double quotation marks. We're going to say hashtag 00FF00, and the text that we're going to say is this is the green text. Okay, that should work. If I press Control S, I go to my web page, you can see this now says this is the green text. Okay, and now this is that part where I said that certain colors work really well with others. So a good color contrast would be the whole point of color contrast is to see if a word is easy to read or not. So you can see that you have to kind of squint your eyes to see that this says bad color contrast. This is also bad if you look from afar, like it just makes it more difficult to read words, but from afar you can actually see all of these words. For most of my slides I like to have a black background and blue or green or yellow, or most of these colors you will see I use on my other slides a lot. But good color contrast, you just basically want it easier to be, you just want it to read easier. So try out a combination of background and foreground colors. Try to get the contrast of colors at a good level. Colors should not clash, so this would be clashing colors, it's just difficult to see. And then the hexadecimal color codes can be found at this website. So this specific website didn't work that well last time I tried to open it, but I'm just going to open it now. So if you play around with these, let's say you want this nice blue over here, there is your hexadecimal code. So you can use those codes to, let's say I'm going to put in that one. I'm just going to copy, and let's go to our code, and we should be able to just copy and paste that in there. And we just need to remember the hashtag. Okay, let's see if that works on this website. Boom, there is the color. So you get websites where you get these specific color combinations, and there's also some websites that if you choose a color, they give you complementary colors. So they say which colors work well with them, and I believe this is what this is. So a good color that will work with this pink would be this code over here. So let's say I want an orange background. So I go to my code, put it, let's keep the hashtag there. Okay, I put the hashtag there. Okay, and go to our website, so it's going to have that nice orange, and I forgot to make the pink here. But yeah, you guys can play around with this. It's really cool. I think it's cool. There you go. So you can see this, it stands out a bit. I don't really feel that color being that good, but yeah, you can decide on different ways on how you would like your different colors, but these are different tints, and it's a nice website. Anyway, this was from page 1 to 10. So all I need is just a screenshot of whatever you decided. So I want you to make it different. Just take a screenshot of your web page, open Microsoft Word or Google Docs, paste that in there, press enter, and just show me what you used for your code. Screenshot, paste that in there. And I would also prefer it if you guys can just crop out everything that's important, so just so that it's easier for me to read. And yeah, just crop everything nice. I just want to see the code in there. It's not necessary to, well, maybe keep the URL in there. And this is all. Let's see. Then we have to rename it My First Web Page Colored, and I want it as a PDF. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to say file. You can say print, or you can say save as. I like to say print. Then Microsoft Print to PDF, and I save this, making sure I'm going to save it in my students folder as soon as my computer gets faster. I can put in the name so long. ICT web design, and I put it in here. I'm making sure that the save as type is set to PDF, and I just say save, and that is what I will upload. So you'll see that I can see everything that I need to. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day.